Hello and welcome to Omnirach Plays Prison Architect. So this just updated to version 1.0 today, the day I'm recording it, and I thought I would go through and play the campaign, and then maybe do some escapey type dealy what's. So let's just get straight into this. Start this. So this is the this start of the campaign is the tutorial mission from the original from when they had it in alpha. So that I'll go through this, play the campaign and learn how to make decent prisons, and then once I make a decent prison, try to escape from it, which should be fun. So here we see prisons being built, or this prison being built. I don't think I've actually fully watched this. I usually end up skipping this each time I reinstall the game, because I've uninstalled it a couple of times. We get to see all the different things that go on. And this is the fellow death row person. Dun dun dun! Prison Architect version 1.0. Okay. Incoming call. Let's answer this. CEO, this is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. It's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Okay, so we need to build the new facility. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. Let's get started. Construct a new building here. We'll also need an entrance into the new execution facility. Build a large jail into the south wall. Okay, so first things first, let's make it out of brick. Go like that. Click and drag to build buildings. Then we want an object. We want the large jail door sitting right there. Let's get that off the bar. Let's answer this call. Okay. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. So that's what they're doing at the moment. They'll use these raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around. Use mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Zoom in out. So this is the prison that we start off with. Got the warden's office and chief and a foreman. Kitchen here, shower and all the cells. Office there that's not in use. Canteen. More cells over here and another shower. Storage room there. And the building is built. If you don't put the entrance there, it will not build the building. Okay, inside this building I want to sell an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Aye aye, Captain. Okay, so brick wall along there, and brick wall there, one there and one there. Then we'll see, let's speed it up a bit. At least we'll see the workmen start to build. I did build that, didn't I? Oh, yeah, it's queued. Excellent. So they're bringing the bricks over. Just then build the wee walls. Shouldn't take too long. Where are you guys going? Ah, so you guys got lazy and just sent the other guys over. It's all good and fine. So the walls are built. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or press R. Didn't realise that you could hit R. That's actually quite handy. Oops. No, cancel. We want it there and there. If you build something where there's already a wall, it'll just deconstruct the wall that's there and then put the object in. Come on, workmen, hurry up. They install the doors, there we go. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within these spaces. Designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. Aye aye, Captain. So we want the cell there. Again, we drag it out to make the room. Even comes up with the room requirements there. These rooms have requirements before they become functional. Yep, I was just explaining that. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. So, yep, you can see there it's failed on bed and toilet, and that has failed on electric chair. So let's throw those things in there. We want that to be attached to the wall, I'm thinking. The bed like that. The electric chair can go in the middle there. Now we speed it up and watch the workmen. Let's speed it right up. Let's get them done quickly. So that guy's bringing the chair. So the chair is built. And they are bringing the bed and the toilet. So now that doesn't come up with the second. Yep, that's disappeared. So now we know that that's all fine and good. The essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you though, these aren't strictly required. It depends how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. This is the man in question, Edward Romsey. A teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you are satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Okay, so let's pretty up this place. Let's add bookshelf in here. Which way do we want it facing? Yeah, let's put it like that. Bookshelf, let's stick a window there. Let's make a path, let's have it come down here. And then across here, we'll go for a 2 wide path. Go. And let's put some mosaic marble tiles? No, let's go for mosaic floor in this room. I'm going to put a wooden floor in his cell as well, because why not? And some outdoor lighting. Where's the objects? Light. Let's add a light there and there. One there. There we go. Once these guys have done all of their business, we'll click the Polaroid. There we go. Go over here. And that one there. From the chief. This is where we see his story. Maybe. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer. Guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 PM. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Cutscene. Wife was having an affair, it seems. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, just don't. What are you going to do? Oh, he's holding a gun. And that's what he does. Convenient arm placement. Thing there, that's the introversion logo on that piece of paper there. Just to lighten the mood. Thursday, if you ask me, deserves every vote he's going to get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure yourself that you can deal out the such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. It's double premeditated murder. It's true. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'd sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. I'm not one for capital punishment, really. Good work so far. However, there is one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. That is not good. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. Power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. As you can see, this entire wing of the prison cells is without power. All the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. Because it doesn't have any power lines going to it. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Okay, utilities, electrical cable. Throw it there. Let's bring it down here and let's go like that. I'm going to bring it down here just in case. Speed it up to max speed. We not see our we can see our workmen coming along, building it. So they dump the cable there. If we come out of utilities mode, we see them leaving spools of cable around and building with them. Slowly getting it done. There we go. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the nearest power grid. I've already done that. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You need to connect it directly up with the mains cables. I have already done that. Beat them to it. We're almost done. I think we should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it though. Just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Woomph. No power. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and it tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike the electric chair generates. So we need more capacitors. First we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking at it and selecting switch on in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu. So let's switch that on. Then let's build 3 more capacitors. Speed up the time. Max speed. Come on, workmen. You guys don't sleep. Where are they? There they are, coming along. Go, there's the capacitors. Let's head on over to the chair. Let's switch that on. And it works, excellent. Well done, I believe that we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Spooky music. I don't think I've ever seen this part of the cutscene. Maybe I have though. I always think that the body type of the guy on the cross does not match up with that there. Can I help you? Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You'll never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you have done if you ask him. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. As long as you said sorry, it's all good. Apparently. I would add commentary here, but there's not really much to add, is there? My squeaking chair is coming through the audio. Notice there's no actual switch for the chair anywhere. Edward Romsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the first degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Fade to black. Chapter 2. Okay, so I think this would probably be a good time to finish up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying watching this as much as I have had of playing this. And I hope you tune into the next episode. This is where I disappear, so bye-bye now.